Full-time reaction from the G-Tech Stadium. Liverpool travelled away to Brentford. Came back with nothing. 3-2 was the final score. The game was a good watch for the neutral, especially if you were hate watching. Yeah? From the Liverpool perspective, it's interesting, bro. Lineup-wise, let's start at the beginning. We're not sure. Today, bro, to be honest with you, like the whole day, bruh, or the whole week, even after the Frankfurt game, I wasn't confident about this game because, let's chalk back a bit. I don't know if I made a video talking about United, previewing United, but I was scared of losing to United. That's when I knew there was a problem, because that was after we had lost to... Yes, can't even keep count of the losses anymore. We lost to Chelsea. Yeah, we lost to Chelsea before the break. Then you're like, if we come back from this international break and we lose to Man United, then this is serious. Yeah, bro? So we come back in Yanke, we lose to Man United. Yo, end of the world. So since that game, I wasn't confident about the Brentford game because it's all the same style of play, away from home. We lost 3 away games, and set pieces, it's a team that plays long ball, set pieces, that outdogs you, that outfights you. So I know the kind of team that Brentford are, and I know how it is to play there. We don't really always do well at Brentford. Even last season, we had to get 2 last-minute winners from Darwin Núñez. So coming into the game, I wasn't confident. Yeah, well, so that's why I kept quiet. I was more focused on the Pirates. Anyway, the lineup comes. Curtis Jones and Szoboszlai start in the pivot again. Like, okay, I can deal with that. Actually, I was happy about that because you want to get momentum. Plus, Ryan is injured, McAllister's off form. At the back, yeah, keeper's a keeper. Right back was Bradley, that's fine. Konate, Van Dijk. Kirkes, why Kirkes instead of Andy Robertson? I was puzzled by that decision. I was very confused, but it's Slot. Yama's was Slot. Slot is stubborn. Yeah, well, so I just, okay, sure, let's play. Whoever's playing on the pitch, just support them, bro. Salah started, Ekitike and Gakpo expected. The game starts fit. We concede out the gates, which is a bad habit that we've adopted. This is a very bad habit. This thing of, we've conceded the first goal for 6 games in a row now. And when we conceded Fetu, there wasn't that, yo. It was just like, oh, here we go again. So the players are used to it. We as supporters are used to it. The club is just used to conceding first. Problem. Habit. Then we get control of the game. We play well for a good 20 minutes. So Szoboszlai and Curtis Jones decide they want to keep the ball, and we keep it. There were nice spells of possession in that first half where you felt like we were moving Brentford around a bit. And then the big problem then, you win the ball back, net. Midfielders, defenders win the ball back. They circulate it. They create a bit of rhythm in the midfield. They set the tempo. Then they give the ball to your Wirtz and your Ekitike and your Salah and your Gakpo. And they lose it. Not Gakpo. I don't want to count Gakpo. Gakpo didn't play badly today. Gakpo is free from any slander from me tonight. Wirtz, Ekitike, Salah, Rafa staff, touches all over the place. Wirtz in particular is too comfortable with losing the ball, but I'll get that when I do the player ratings. I'm on 4 minutes. We attacking, counter-attack. Sade scores between Mamadashvili's legs. Alisson saves that. I'm sorry. I'll talk more about my goalkeeper in a few, but I just want you to do a footnote. But Alisson saves that one-on-one. And that's nothing bad to say about Mamadashvili there, but Alisson has spoiled us. 2-0. Kirkes pulls one back before halftime with the best move of the game that we created, literally at the death. 2-1, halftime, you're thinking, okay, sure. We're still in with a fighting chance to get a point. Second half starts a bit delayed about some nonsense about referees. Anyway, second half, penalty. The penalty, it's contentious. According to the law, I can understand why it's a penalty. It's very, very soft. And it's not that different to what happened to Cody Gakpo in the build-up to their second goal. There's also been a lot of that this season where some decisions are just strange. The McAllister one against Man United, it's a head injury. He's on the floor. You see it, but you don't call it. These guys score. You understand? Like, Where's the consistency with the Gakpo, Galatasaray? I can go on and on and on, but this is not an excuses video. None of the things that I just mentioned are an excuse to not win football games or not to play well or defend well. I'm just putting them there as decisions that changed momentum in the game. They get the penalty, they score it 3-1. Yeah, and just in general, bro, even before the 3-1 penalty, Liverpool, after we conceded the second goal, or even after the first goal, we don't care. When I saw them not caring, I stopped caring about it. I was just watching the game in silence. A lot of people on my WhatsApp, my family, my friends, they text me as to why am I not updating statuses like I usually do. It's because I don't care now, because I'm looking at the players' body language in that first half and for large parts of the second half, and they don't care. You don't want to fight. You don't want to jump up for the ball. There was a period in the game where we lost every single header. When the ball comes in the box, the first contact, we never won the first contact. And then we'd barely fight for the second ball. That to me is everything, especially midfielders and defenders. Wirtz can't get near a ball. He doesn't even want to engage. That's the thing with him. Like, you're small, you get brushed off the ball easily when you close, but he won't even go for a loose ball. He'll try and anticipate where the loose ball might land. And I get that because you're a special player, but now it's not the time. You're not special right now at the moment, unfortunately. So it's time to actually do some dirty work. You see what Szoboszlai is doing. He's getting around. You see what Curtis Jones is doing. He's trying his best, showing for the ball, challenging, trying to win headers. Try and win a header, bruh. Loose ball, second ball. These are basics. Why are you not running? Why are we being outfought? And you can be outfought in a game if by you also putting your effort in and leaving a couple of challenges on people and showing those Brentford players that I'm also going to fight back. But instead, the Liverpool players, Ekitike, none of them were fighting. These new guys especially, they weren't really fighting, Fedu. There was no fight. There was no desire or body language that gave me the confidence that these guys are going to keep trying, which was still evident in the first couple of games that we lost, where in the Palace game, there was fight. In the Galatasaray game, there was a lot of fight. In the Chelsea game, there was a lot of fight and quality. But Man United, there was fight. And then tonight there was just nothing, Fedu. There was inspiration. Even Van Dijk had a crap game. Eventually, Salah scores. We get 3-2 towards the end of the game. Substitutions were weird. I don't think tonight was the game you take Gakpo off. I'm not losing faith in Slot, but I'm a bit confused as to where his head is. I'm about to listen to his full press conference post-match. I want to understand what his brain was thinking about the substitution with Gakpo per se. And yeah. Match ratings, let me go through everyone positionally. My goalkeeper's a good goalkeeper as far as reflexes and saving and positioning and things like that, but he's very bad with his feet. It affects our build-up play. We are not confident when he has the ball. I'm not comfortable. I'm not at ease at all. Whenever the ball goes back to him, damn, because what's going to happen? And the fans, the opposition fans, they caught onto that as well. Whenever the ball went back to him, because you don't know what might happen. I don't know if it's because he's left-footed, but he can't circulate the ball. He can't play with Van Dijk. He can't play with Konate. Ellison is chilled, super calm. He knows what he's doing 88% of the time. Do you understand what I mean? So we've lost that in ball circulation, possession, build-up play. We have to go long now. Now we're going long, and we're not winning the first header or winning the second ball. That's a big problem. So we're not in control, basically. Secondly, my Bradley right back. Okay, Konate, brother, all these guys played badly. Even Kirkes was even worse. My midfielders played well for 20 minutes in the first half, but then they disappeared. But Szoboszlai, he stood out very well. Man of the match again, easily so. That's the problem. Why is it so easy for us to identify a man of the match? Because Szoboszlai just doesn't die, doesn't quit. Everything we try to do goes through him. Wirtz, too comfortable with losing the ball and flicks and things that make you look good, but you're not being effective. Nothing he does is effective at the moment. It's not the right pass. It'll be the right idea, but it's not executed. So it's useless, to be honest, because it's promised, but if it's promised and we're winning the game 3-1 like we were on Wednesday, then it's fine. But if it's promised, kodwa, it's 2-0 or 2-1, It's not time for promises now. It's time for delivery, execution. Ekitike Ghost wasn't up for the fight tonight. Gakpo was okay. Salah, yes, bruh. At least he got his goal though. You know, a goal can always help Salah out. Chiesa came on, Rio came on. Everything we did, like, was a little bit too late, bruh. Little too late. What does this mean for the season? I don't know. I'm not even thinking that far. I'm just disappointed by the performance. Tonight, I'm disappointed by the performance more than the result. Brentford deserved to win. We almost stole a point at the end, but we wouldn't have deserved it. We'll never walk alone, we move.